What's up, everybody? It's your
EA
boy, Mad
Sports. It's
Scientist,
in
with
the
a quick
game.
look at Draft Champions. EA allowed me to capture this video at E3. This is alpha footage, which means the game is still in progress. Draft Champions is a fantasy football style mode that allows you to create a team through a 15-round draft. And then you can use this team to compete solo and head-to-head. And I really like the mode. I think it's going to be pretty popular. And the first thing you have to do is select a coach. All coaches come with playbooks and team styles, and you see you only have 3 choices to make, and this happens every round of the draft. First thing you do is the game generates a base team, and your job is to improve this base team.
Still a long way to go in this draft, but if you can lock up a few key positions here in the first few picks, it's a great luxury to have.
Okay, you can see you also get some feedback based on your picks. First round, no brainer, had to go with AP.
Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice.
Now the second round, we had DeBrickashaw Ferguson, Zach Miller, and Cecil Shorts. Here I decided to go with DeBrickashaw Ferguson, left tackle.
Three choices here, all of them impact players.
All right, in round 3 we had 3 linemen: center, right tackle, right guard. All 3 of those we need, and I decided to go with right tackle. We need to boost that lineup because we have AP, and we definitely going to try to do some running in this game.
And this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star, and he'll make everyone around him better.
All right, round 4 we had a tough pick between the Honey Badger and James Harrison. I decided to go with a Honey Badger. 79 OVR, but 98 pursuit, 85 zone coverage.
Hey, listen, sometimes there are just guys that really fit in with what a coach is trying to do, and that selection there sort of validates that theory.
All right, round 5 we had Matt Forte, Jason Peters, and Phillip Rivers. Not a big Rivers fan, so definitely wasn't going to draft him. We decided to go with Matt Forte.
So with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth, or do you just try to cover as many areas of the field as possible?
All right, here I'm a big Larry Fitzgerald fan, so we definitely had to go with Larry Fitzgerald here. That was a no-brainer.
Sometimes it's as easy as finding the direction you want to go and then sticking with it. They've got to be thrilled with how things have shaken out so far.
All right, so round 7, notice we didn't have a tight end, and you can see Jermaine Gresham there. Definitely had to go with him. I'm a fan of him as well.
I tell you, you look at how a pick like this shakes out. Not only do they get a great player, but also a guy who's knowledgeable in how the system operates.
All right, so round 8, Eli Manning, Rick Wagner, or Martin. So definitely wasn't going Eli Manning. Not a big Manning fan. So, and I already selected a right tackle, so we went with right guard.
Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to them or go after someone who can help you up front?
All right, round 9, 3 very good players. I decided to go with cornerback here. I like this guy's speed and his height and his size, and we didn't have a cornerback.
Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap.
All right, round 10, we decided to go with the right end. Sort of boost up our right end. Definitely need to focus on defense in a couple of these rounds. So that's what we did.
Kind of an interesting choice there. I'm not entirely convinced that he's going to thrive in the system they plan on running.
Round 11, we went with left end. 96 power move, 87 tackle, 90 acceleration, 81 speed.
maybe a little bit of a surprise selection there. Out of the 3 options, I'm not so sure that this was the way to go.
All right, obviously we having some disagreement here with the commentator, but we'll see how it all pans out in the game. Round 12, we already had a right guard and a tight end, so I went with the center, Jeremy Zuta.
And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round.
All right, so this round I was looking at Justin Tuck, but we already had a left end, so decided to go with the strong safety. Though it looks like a lot of strong safeties, free safeties weren't rated very high in terms of speed, so we went with him anyway.
And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way.
All right, so round 14, almost over. We went fullback here because we're trying to have ground and pound offense, and we need somebody to block for AP.
Well, they're getting a good player here, no question about that. But is that really the area of the field you need to be targeting? I'm not so sure about that.
All right, last round we have 3 legendary picks, and all were very good players, but big Joe Horn fans, so we went with Joe Horn here.
Interesting choice. I think the question you have to ask, though, is he the right guy for the system they're planning to run?
Is he the right guy? 90 release, 95 catch, 96 catch in traffic. Yeah, I think so. All right, so here's the team now. Stay tuned for part 2. We're actually going to take this team on the field and run a solo game. So OVR, team turned out all right. 79 OVR, could have been better. 80 offense, 77 defense. Stay tuned for part 2. Mad Scientist, I'm out.